Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gordon Frayne. We are back with another video. Today we're talking about SUI and giving you a price action update. As always, if you get any value at all out of the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up below, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, and you've got a completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin waiting for you as a gift in the description of this video. Go ahead, grab it below, and let's talk about SUI. So, SUI has had a painful couple of months in line with much of the rest of the market, but it's looking like we're getting a little bit of a breakout here over the past couple of weeks. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video and look at the potential for SUI to continue possibly moving higher over the course of Q2 here in 2025. So much like the rest of the market, we did see nice high prices for SUI all the way back here in the middle of January. You can see we peaked up at around $5.35 before moving into this downtrend that we've been in and has been sustained for the past number of months. However, as you can see here, zooming in on the chart, technically speaking, we did break out of that downtrend here by around the 24th of March. We went all the way up to $2.83 before pulling back down, retesting that trend line and bouncing straight off of it. So this is looking like not a bad setup here for SUI over the coming few weeks, especially since we're seeing Bitcoin threatening to break out of its downtrend as well that it has also been in since those middle of January highs. You can see that we're right above $84,800 for the price of Bitcoin on today's daily candle. Again, we do have about 7 or 8 hours until the close of this candle to see if we can confirm closing above 84.8, but if we can do that, you can see that SUI is already reacting because Bitcoin is up about 1.7% on the day, while SUI is up over 5% on the daily candle today already. We did wake up to about 235 here in the past few hours, but if Bitcoin can close above 84.8, if it can continue moving a little bit higher, I do think that presents an opportunity for SUI to continue moving to the upside at the same time as well. If I'm looking at the chart here, it looks like we're going to reach the next major level of resistance around $2.80. After that, it'll be up to SUI to try and reclaim the 200-day simple moving average, which we lost here around the end of February, beginning of March. But those two levels of resistance will be the next major levels I see for SUI as we continue moving to the upside. And again, we know that when SUI can make these moves, it does move very, very quickly and sharply to the upside. We only have to look back here to August of last year. August through to that first week in October, you can see from these lows in August through to that peak in October, SUI did a 430% move to the upside in a 70-day period. So just over 2 months' time, SUI made a 420% move. Once again, we had a small retracement here or a correction before another big leg to the upside. And once we got these lows here by the 29th of October, moving through here to the 18th of November, we saw another 140% move. And if we measure that all the way to the top here, you can see that we had another 230% move for SUI within the next 70 days or so. So when SUI moves to the upside, it has the potential to move very, very quickly and aggressively to the upside. And so if Bitcoin can truly break out of its downtrend that it's been in since mid-January, I think that does bode pretty well for SUI being able to move past $2.80 and reclaim that 200-day simple moving average. From a technical perspective, or an on-chain perspective, I should say, things are looking pretty good for SUI over the past couple of months as well. I know the price action has been a little bit underwhelming from us moving to the downside, but if we look at what's happening on-chain, you can see that daily active addresses and daily transactions have been growing quite well for SUI. So the SUI chart, or the SUI daily active addresses, represented here by this kind of baby blue color on the chart, you can see that we were consistently getting through November and December around 500 to 800,000 daily active addresses on the SUI network. However, you can see since the middle of February, that has really moved to the upside. You can see we're consistently getting 1.6, 1.8, certain days even spiking up above 2 million, certain days getting up here to 2.2, 2.4, 2.5 million daily active addresses for SUI. So from an on-chain standpoint, we've actually seen some good growth with SUI's potential and the amount of users actively using the chain. So if I remove a couple of these bigger items here, if I remove Solana, if I remove NEAR, it does become a little bit easier to see what's happening with SUI on the chart here. I'm going to remove, I've removed Tron as well. So SUI in the baby blue, you can see that jump up here since the beginning of February and those daily active addresses trending higher. That is complemented by more of a slow and steady increase here with regards to the actual amount of transactions happening. But you can see, consistently around this kind of 3 to 4 million daily transactions mark, that also spiking up here in the past month or two, getting as high as 10.5 million daily transactions on certain days here for the SUI network. So from an on-chain standpoint, it's actually looking pretty well, and we might see the price action of SUI begin to follow in hot pursuit. Again, for any of you that have actually used SUI as a blockchain, you will know just how quick, how snappy, and how efficient it is when executing trades and transactions natively on the SUI blockchain. So again, if you haven't checked out some of the other videos, some of the other DeFi protocols like SUI Land, Navi, Cetus, Turbos, and all these different dexes where you can trade, even Bluefin. I've done videos about different strategies using Bluefin to long and short SUI natively on chain. Check those out on the channel. I will leave links for those at the top of the screen here. But lots of growth happening on SUI from an on-chain perspective. That's what we like to see. It means people are using the chain, people are getting value out of the network, and hopefully that will continue to move up and to the right. Last time I made a price prediction update for SUI. These are the numbers I had in mind. Again, if you want an updated price prediction for SUI, drop me a comment below this video. I haven't run these numbers in about 2 or 3 months, so I do want to make an updated price target for SUI. I'm quite bullish on this network, on this chain. It reminds me a lot of Solana from the previous cycle. Again, this is not financial advice, guys. Always do your own research. Always look at the fundamentals and the technicals for any asset you're considering investing in. But in a bear case, what I was looking at was total crypto market cap getting up to around 5 trillion US dollars and SUI getting to about $11 in a bear case scenario. If we can get total crypto market cap moving higher towards $7 trillion by the peak, we could be getting closer to a $20 price target per SUI token. And in the bullish case, where we get all the way up to 9 trillion for total crypto market cap, that would give me the potential to see SUI getting up above $30 per token by the peak of the cycle. Again, none of this is guaranteed, but think about the potential here with SUI as a layer 1 blockchain, as a scalable high throughput chain that is gaining adoption, growing in terms of daily active addresses and growing in terms of transactions. Could it be a competitor to Solana and Ethereum in the long run? Again, I can't know for sure, but I've got a pretty good feeling about it. Let's see what happens over the course of the next 6 to 12 months, guys. If you want an updated price prediction, like I said, make sure to drop a comment below this video. And if you want to be generating income, providing liquidity, and earning cash flow and yield from being a liquidity provider on SUI, as I mentioned, there's tons of different protocols I'm working with many other clients over here in the UIG. I'm going to leave a link below this video for this community. You can come over and check it out yourself. There's actually a completely free course for DeFi liquidity provision in the UIG. I want you to check it out for yourself as well. But if you're interested in learning more, there are programs where you can get one-on-one coaching in order to generate yield from providing liquidity on blockchains just like SUI. We're using protocols like Cetus, Turbos, SUI Land, Navi, Bluefin, etc., all native to SUI, earning cash flow, taking back the power to be your own bank, generate yield, and earn income from DeFi liquidity provision. So check out the link in the description if you're interested in doing that for yourself. Again, today's video is also sponsored by Femex, the most efficient crypto trading and investment platform. SUI is available for purchase and trading over on Femex, of course. Again, link below this video. It is a referral link. Check it out for yourself. Again, this is not financial advice, guys. Make sure to pay close attention to what's happening on the charts. Do your fundamental research. Make sure you know what you're doing and what you're doing in order to part with your hard-earned money. Again, if you got any value out of today's video at all, guys, please make sure to give it a thumbs up below. It really, really helps with the algorithm. It would mean the world if you dropped a thumbs up on this video. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification icon. And like I said at the beginning, you've got a completely free gift in the Rise of Bitcoin linked below this video, completely free, a gift for you. Go ahead and grab it, and we'll catch you in the next one.